Okay, guys, in the newest episode of Denim and Leather Podcast, we have Isa Nielsen, a Brazilian guitarist with awesome career. Hello, Isa, and thank you for joining us.
Hello, thank you for inviting me.
Of course, you have a great career from what I've seen, from what I've known and I heard, and from what I've read. So I wanted to ask you first: are you a Brazilian or are you Danish? Because you were born in Denmark, right?
Yes, I am Danish and Brazilian because I was born in Denmark, and my family from my father is all Danish, and from my mother is Brazilian. And now I live in Brazil, but it's exactly half both nationalities.
Yeah, you're half. So you moved when you were very little, right? In Brazil.
Yes, I moved when I was 2 years old.
Oh, you came back to Denmark some point in your life or no?
Yes, just for visiting the family. I go sometimes.
Maybe you can tour in Europe someday, right?
Yes, it's in my plans.
Of course, and you can come in Southern Europe. You gotta visit here. You know, I'm in the south. So you started with music pretty early, right? In the teenage years. How did you start?
Yes, I started singing, but I was a little bit shy, and I was singing extreme vocals like growling and stuff like that.
Really, like death metal or something?
Yes. But I had a neighbor, and she was a little bit worried if something was happening to me, and she came to ask what was going on because she is an elderly, and I think she doesn't know this kind of music. So I told her I was fine, but I ended up not singing anymore because I was ashamed and I was shy. So later I started playing guitar, and when I started playing guitar, everything started to happen, and soon I started to work with music. So that's why it took me longer to sing again.
Yeah. So you listened to back in the day when you were a kid. You listened to extreme metal.
Yes. I used to like. I still like, but I used to listen more when I was younger. Like.
Oh, so Brazilian Sepultura was your thing,
sure.
right?
Yes,
Great.
I used to sing Sepultura, and these days I was invited to join sing a song at a friend's show, and later I found out they were going to play Sepultura, and I sing a song.
Oh, which song?
Territory.
War for Territory. Yeah.
Yes,
Great,
I
great.
will refuse resist to we play.
Oh, okay.
I have the videos. I will post soon.
Okay, great. I saw Max Cavalera with Soulfly. He was twice with Soulfly in my hometown, and it was great show. I even have he signed my ticket, for the concert. I have autograph, He's
Nice.
the Cavalera brothers and Sepultura were here with Derek Green. They were here. So,
Yes, I know Derek. I talk to Derek sometimes.
yeah, I saw them also with Derek. Okay, so you started playing guitar at about teenage years, 14, 15, right? Yeah.
14, yes, 14.
14. So you immediately joined the band, or?
When I was 14, I made a band, and I started to play with them. But the kind of garage band that doesn't last long.
Yeah.
But I kept playing, And when I was 19, I joined the Idols TV show. That it's
Oh
like
yeah.
the American Idol, but in here in Brazil, it's called Ídolos.
Okay. So it's also MTV show
No,
in
we
Brazil.
and then after I joined the Detonator as Musas do Metal, that is the singer from Massacration,
Okay.
and we played on MTV many times, and it was really great. And we toured all over in Brazil too.
With I read somewhere that the band was called Detonator, or that is another band.
Detonator, yes, it's this one,
Oh,
Detonator.
Detonator is the band. Okay. So
Yeah.
with that
It
band,
was
you.
a mix of metal with comedy.
Aha. Oh, okay. Like
That's why the name is a little bit funny.
something like Steel Panther,
Yeah. And
pretty much. Okay. So you performed at MTV and at Idols, but with the Detonator band, you had recorded albums, right? You had few albums.
yes, we recorded an album that is turning 10 years now. It's called Metal Folklore de Zoeira Never Ends. It's in Portuguese.
Okay. Metal folklore. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is.
I got it. Okay. So, but also you released, I think, a live album, right? As I read,
Yes, we have the DVD too.
a DVD.
Yes.
Okay. So you joined some tour in 2016, as I read, Metal Mania tour. What's that? You toured all across Brazil with Metal Mania?
Yes, Metal Mania is a band from a guitarist called Robertinho de Recife. He is like one of the first shredders from Brazil,
Oh, okay.
and he has worked with a lot of Brazilian artists that not only from rock, but only from what we call MPB, that it's popular Brazilian music.
Okay.
And so he played with many famous people from here, and it was nice to play with him at this band, because this band was also a very how can I say, an old band.
Known, popular, yeah.
Yeah, yes, and we did some shows, but this band didn't last so long. Like the Detonator was much longer. This
Okay.
band.
So you had like a more tours across Brazil, right? More, I mean, with more bands. Yeah.
Yes, I also played with Volcana. That was a Brazilian thrash metal band. That it was also a band that was formed long ago, and it was like I don't know if it was the first, but one of the first all-female band from Brazil.
All female
So,
thrash metal. Yeah, all female thrash metal band.
yeah, because they were playing. I was very small,
Yeah.
when they started.
You knew them from before, but you were small. Uh,
Yes.
Volcana, it's called, right?
Volcana. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Volk in my language means wolf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you had some recordings with them. You have some albums with Volcana.
No. We were going to, but the project ended up ending before that, and I at the end of my time in Volcana was already working harder on my material. So I
On your solo stuff.
yeah.
I read that the same year as Volcana happened, you had jammed, played with Steve Vai. Is it back then?
Yes.
How did that happen?
I have a friend that is his friend, and I was invited to go to the concert here in São Paulo, and Um, there was a meet and greet and a kind of workshop where the people could talk and ask
Yeah.
things to him. And I was there, and I ended up talking to the guitar tech. Uh, as I remember, I think his name is Thomas. And I was talking to him, and he showed me some guitars from. He let me sit near the stage where they were doing the sound check, and suddenly, it was totally unexpected. Um, Steve Vai asked if I wanted to jam, and
Oh,
at first I didn't understand. So like what? And he said, "Wanna jam?" I thought, "Oh my god!" I didn't expect that. Really, really didn't. And maybe because when I took the picture, I told him that I play guitar and so on.
oh yeah,
We had a moment to take a picture. Every all the fans that were there,
yeah,
and I said, okay. So he asked me what was my favorite key to jam, and as I was not expecting this, I thought it would be better to play a song that I have played recently, because if it was, I can improvise, but I think I would be less nervous if I play a song that I already know.
from him, a song from him,
But
his song or no?
no, no, I asked him to play Voodoo Child from Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, okay,
Yes, and that's it. It was fast. It was that, and I was very nervous, but I managed to play something. I think he said I it was good,
yeah,
and luckily someone took a picture because it was so fast. I didn't have the time to give my phone to someone to
yeah,
record, so I don't have a video because it was really unexpected. Because if I knew, if I think I didn't even knew I would meet him, because I
yeah,
could brought my guitar for an autograph, and I didn't because I absolutely didn't know, and yes,
yeah. That is a wonderful experience you had. Maybe, yeah. If someone filmed with a video, it would be great, but a picture is worth it. I mean, you have it like a memory.
sure, sure, sure.
He,
Yeah, it's nice. It's difficult, but I think it's important to give it a try. And
yeah,
each time you go through a challenge, you will be less shy and more have more experience.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had that kind of starstruck moment myself. I play in a band for 24 years, a drum, and
Nice.
we opened for Judas Priest
Mhm.
and for Halloween and for Whitesnake, and I had that kind of experience like you. Uh,
Very nice. Very nice.
yeah, very very similar, in the backstage. Also, I know I read that next year after that happened with Steve Vai, you opened in front of 40,000 people for Tom Morello and for John Five. How did that happen?
Yes.
With which band? How did that happen?
With my band, it should be an instrumental concert,
Okay.
and in fact, I didn't have a band rehearsing. I had to make the band for this concert,
Oh, to
and
collect people. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I did this instrumental concert. I wasn't singing so often at the time, so it was fine to do an instrumental concert. It
Yeah.
was the right fit for the occasion, and it was great. It was two concerts here in Sao Paulo and in Porto Alegre Porto Alegre. We say Porto Alegre. Eh, and everything went well. It's also a good memory.
Yeah. You had a chance to meet them both?
Yes, I gave interviews with them and I took pictures and talk a little bit, not much, but talk a little bit with them.
With Tom Morello and with John Five. I got like in an awe because John Five is now playing in Motley Crue. You know, one of our favorite '80s bands. So he's now in there, and they're making music together. I like both guitarists. I like Mick Mars and I like John Five. You know, I cannot choose who is better. You know, what do you think, Mick Mars or John Five? I mean, from guitarist point of view.
From guitarist point of view, I think John Five. It's I would think it's better in my opinion, but Mick Mars did the history with the band, so
Yeah.
so we can't not take it into consideration.
Yeah, Mick Mars. I think Mick Mars is very underrated guitarist. He is very good. He has some great feels, great licks, and also I think I read somewhere Stevie Vai, who mentioned one of his inspirations that is Mick Mars for playing. Really, yeah, because Mick Mars was.
It's true. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Mick Mars is a little bit older than the other guys in the crew. You know, he's like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 years older. You know, he played in the 70s.
And he had to take a break.
Yeah, he's very old. He's doing a good solo album now, I think. You know, I think on some of the songs sings John Corabi. You know, the previous
Nice.
in the 90s singer who sings in Dead Daisies now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. Nice.
Yeah, we'll see how that will turn out. I think it sounds great. What are your favorite bands?
Now I'm listening a lot to 90s bands like Nirvana and Hole and starting to listen to some stuff that in the past I didn't like much, but now I don't mean Nirvana, I mean other stuff. Trying to listen to stuff that I
Something that you missed, right?
Yes, I missed.
Yeah. So you are into the grunge thing now, right?
Yeah.
I used to listen to the grunge back in the late 90s because I was a teenager then and I started playing. So the first band that I had for 2 years was a grunge band. I was drumming in a grunge. Yeah. I was never into the grunge like I was in heavy metal or in hard rock or in the in the rock and roll of the 70s and 80s. But it was a nice thing to know, you know.
Yes, I was the same. I was more into first the metal bands, like death metal bands, and then I had my hard rock, hair metal era, and
you see behind me all the logos. There is a poster there with
yeah.
all of the logos of
Whitesnake,
the hair metal.
Broken, like all these bands.
Yeah. What's your favorite band?
I think now it's Nirvana, but it changes, you know.
Yeah, my favorite is Twisted Sister.
Oh, nice.
I love them. Like since 25 years ago, is the best band for me. When we are at the glam metal scene and at the hard rock, there is a video that you play a song from Guns N' Roses that they caught an eye on you and they spread it on the Facebook, I think. So it hit almost 4 million views, right?
Exactly. Yes.
What was the song? What was the song?
Sweet Child O' Mine.
Oh, Sweet Child O' Mine. So you played it like a cover and they shared it, right?
Yeah. And I just have to open the door because my cat can stop.
Okay,
Just a
okay, no
second.
problem, no problem.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, it went viral, and I didn't expect it to, and I got many followers from that,
After
and
that, okay.
yes, it was awesome. Thanks, Guns N' Roses. I forgot to say, it's also one of my favorite bands. In fact, I started to listen to rock with Guns N' Roses because
Yeah,
I
it's
was
one of.
going to school. And at the time I was going to school, we didn't have like phones like now.
Yeah,
And I needed to check the clock on the TV. And where the channel that I was checking the clock was a music channel. It wasn't MTV, but it was another music channel. And it was playing Paradise City. And but it didn't show the name of the band, and it didn't show the name of the song.
yeah,
And I thought that I would never listen to it again. I thought that how can I find it again? I didn't have a clue, and I really thought that I could never find it again. And then, but I saw someone with a jacket in the music video with a jacket written guns, and I saved that in my mind.
yeah.
So I think one day I was at school and I met a girl that was with something written Guns N' Roses, and I asked her, "Is this the band that I think it's the band I saw on the TV?" So I was happy that
Yeah,
I was able to find it again,
yeah,
and so I started to like rock, and I started to watch a lot of MTV to find more bands, and I was watching as much as I could so I could find more bands. And one day at night they had the special. It was the TV show called Breathe, and it showed the death metal bands. So I
okay.
started to listen to death metal, saw on MTV.
I remember those shows because I was when I was a kid. Guns N' Roses is my first. I'm a fan. Like since I was a 10-year-old when they released Use Your Illusion, the albums, the two albums, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, and I was 10-year-old when that happened, and I was a fan from then. I was a kid, and
Yeah, I was 11 when I listened to the
when
Guns N'
you
Roses.
heard Guns N' Roses, yeah. But it was actually in the time when they were famous. I started then, and I was just sitting at home with a VHS, video to record it, and I was recording every video. And last year, I was in Greece, in Athens, and I saw them in front of 60,000 people, first time in my life. Like it was incredible. After 30 plus years of being a fan.
Oh, amazing. Yes, I saw Guns N' Roses two times. One time wasn't the reunion, was just EXO with the
With the
but
other guys.
yeah, I was
Who was playing guitar there?
I think it was Buckethead and the Bumblebee, or
It's
they actually I don't remember.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I think it's the Buckethead.
yeah, I saw them on the reunion, of course. I'm a
Yeah,
little
and I
I'm a
saw
little
on the
bit
reunion.
I'm a little bit bummed because they didn't invite Matt Sorum or Steven Adler to drum. Because it's another drummer that stayed with Axel from his previous Guns N' Roses. But I wanted to see the old guys, the Matt Sorum or someone.
Ah, okay, yeah,
Yeah, the old drummers. But it is what it is.
yeah.
So that happened. That brought you a lot of followers from Guns N' Roses. Uh, how did you play at Rock in Rio festival? I heard that you played there. You know, how did that happen? To play in Rock in Rio, it's wow. You know.
I had an invitation from a band to do a special as a special guest,
Aha, aha. Okay.
and we
So
played Iron Maiden right before the Iron Maiden play.
really, so you
Yeah,
so so you like you opened for Iron Maiden.
not exactly because it wasn't the same because there are many stages there, but
Oh,
uh,
it's a few stages. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but it was close. It
Where,
was
where did that Rock in Rio Fest happen in the beach at the beach there or no?
no. It's yeah, not in the beach. It's a little bit far away.
Ah, okay.
You
It's further from Rio. It's not that inside.
yeah. It's far. It's a bit complicated to get there.
Oh, okay. Complicated and 300,000 people go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, not so complicated, but it's not close.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's an open air probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. How did you have an experience with the NEM show? You were in LA at the NEM.
Yeah.
How did that happen? You had you were invited by some endorsement by some guitars or something?
Yes, I played at the time I was with Joyo Guitar Pedals. Do you know? Stompak.
Yeah. Which guitar pedals? Sorry.
Joyo.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yes, and I played at this booth, and many friends of mine here from Brazil they were going, and they go like every year. So yes, I went there, and I also played with Derek Day at the Viper Room.
Yeah. Oh, in the Viper Room. Yeah. Really, it was a good experience.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, of course. To be there on the Sunset Strip, it's probably amazing.
Yeah.
You played at the NEM. You showed your skills and stuff. Also, you had made some connections, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Pretty good. How many albums do you have recorded, Isa? You have your own albums, maybe, or with previous bands, and also collaborators.
Sorry, I think I didn't get this one.
How many albums you have recorded in your career?
How many albums I have recorded?
Yeah.
Yes, I recorded the with the detonator, and now I'm recording my album. So let's say 2.
It's solo album, your album.
No,
right?
I forgot the other one. I forgot another band I had. The Started Do. I had this album with the Started Do where I play guitar and sing.
Okay,
In the metal.
you had an album with them, right?
Yeah, the band I formed. The name of the album is Change.
When was that released? What year?
It was right when the pandemic happened.
Oh, okay, about 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you're pushing your solo career, right? Like a solo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
I follow you. I follow that you release a lot of singles. I mean, you have 2 singles now, by now, or 3.
No, in fact, I think I have many. I recorded the first single in 2015.
Okay.
And it was Synthetic Noxia, the instrumental metal song. And then I released more 3 instrumental songs. And last year I started to release songs where I'm singing.
Yeah.
And I released, started with, let me count, I think I released 5 songs singing and 4 instrumental. So I had 9 songs.
So you have about a whole album. You can release an album now, maybe.
Yes, but I'm not going to put the instrumental songs in the album because
Okay.
we were very far away from the what I'm doing now. So it doesn't make sense to put in the same album.
Yeah. So now you're making another concept. Another concept. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I'm releasing one single per month. So every month there will be something new to check.
I think you released something now with some guests, right?
Yeah. Madrigoff and Quebras.
Yeah.
They are friends from Portugal, and they also are from the record label, the Team Records. And now they named it DMG, Team Group, Team Music Group.
Yeah.
And she did many backing vocals, and he did the guitar solo. And she also wrote this song. The other songs I wrote, but this one she did, and I liked it very much. And we made it.
I like the previous, also the previous single that you did. That is not like a little bit of speed metal where you sing. It's great, a fast song.
Okay. Hide or Take Control, because both are fast.
Yeah, Take Control. I think. Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's very fast, and you sing, and it's like speed metal. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I like fast-paced music.
Yeah. We did with my band. We did a lot of some faster songs. I mean, we played classical heavy metal, but then we changed our style into power heavy. You know, a little bit faster. So it's I love the fast stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So I wish you luck with that solo project. It's going great. I think you have signed to a label, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Team Record.
Okay. So they're gonna release your album.
Yeah, exactly. In November.
You gonna release vinyl and CD maybe or no?
A CD for sure. Vinyl, I don't know yet, but it's possible.
Great. What are your future plans? Near future plans and maybe further future plans for you?
Yeah, the plan is to record to release the album in November of this year. We're playing some gigs in the middle of that, but I plan to really tour and start playing when the album is released. And we have plans for European tour and United States too. And of course here in Brazil as well. But after releasing the album next year, I will release another album. I think I won't stop releasing songs, but it will be like the same I'm doing now, releasing one song per month.
Yeah.
And when I release the album, I will still keep releasing new songs.
New songs from the next album. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a great concept, but it can be pretty tiring because you have to record all the time.
Yes, but the more you do, the faster you get. You know.
Yeah.
And I like to make things easier. You know, I don't like to complicate things.
Yeah.
So I record my vocals at home, and I like to make something that I can record something now, you know, something So of course it takes energy, but I think the more you do, the easier it will, and the faster it will.
Yeah. So you are not. I'm also not a perfectionist, you know, to release 2 songs per year, you know, like some people do, you know. I'm not a perfectionist. I want to also be faster, you know, in that kind of stuff.
Yes, because if you wait things to be perfect, in fact, I'm a bit like that, but I had to stop being like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't do anything.
You will never release otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. The synthetic Noxia, I recorded in 2015, and only released on the streaming platforms in 2018 because I didn't think it was good enough. But
Oh,
I gave up thinking that, and I released. And now I think it was not wise not releasing. I should have released it before.
yeah. Of course. Do you tour beside Brazil in South America? You tour other South American countries?
Not now, but I can. I have plans for the future.
Some like Argentina or maybe some other
Yeah,
countries there.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It will happen anytime.
Maybe Chile or something, right? Or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Chile, Argentina, Uruguay.
yeah. You tour. You will tour there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Great. So they do love metal there, right? A lot. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
South Americans are crazy for metal. I know. I mean,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
what I've seen. Yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty close.
Okay, Isa. We should finish up, and I gotta tell you, thank you for accepting my offer to make this podcast episode. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was very nice being here.
I'm a renegade, a wild child on the loose.